started. So, can everybody give me a wave? Hello. Hi, guys. How are you? So good to see you. I am on a different computer today because yesterday was very glitchy and it was making me very unhappy. So, I'm on a new computer today with a different setup. So, hopefully, we are going to rock and roll today. Woo! We are reading William Tell today. This is the book we're going to read. We're going to work on some sight words. We're going to do our making words. We are going to do some writing today. We're going to talk about character traits. And hey there, for those of you that were on yesterday, did you finish your fossil sequencing? Give me a thumbs up if you finished your fossil sequencing. Oh, way to go. Awesome. Excellent. Very good. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, my friend. Oh, look, who's this holding it up? This is Jack. Jack is holding up his sequencing fossil activity. Way to go, Jack. Way to go. Way to go. So proud of you. Good work. All right, so let's get moving and get started. We're going to work on these 3 sight words today. I want to make sure you can see them. I'm going to hold it up. We are going to work on the word because today. Everyone say because. Now, boys and girls, this sight word is a very important word to learn how to spell because we use it so much. We use the word because so much. And what I want to do is I want to teach you one way that I taught my own students in my class how to remember it. We did a little dance, we did a little song, and let me tell you, my students never, ever forgot how to spell the word because. And I'm going to quickly show you what I did, and then we're going to do some invisible words. Watch me. I would go like this. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Do it with me. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Do it again. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. When you add movement and a little bit of a jingle to a word, sometimes it's really easy to remember it. Sometimes when I was in my classroom and I would see my students writing, I would see them do this. And they would remember how to spell the word because when they were doing their writing. So this is a great way to remember how to spell the word because. All right? B-E-C-A-U-S-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. That's how I taught my students. And they always remembered how to spell the word because. So let's get out our white crayons. If you're doing if you're doing invisible words, blank piece of paper, magnetic letters, whiteboard, whatever it is you're working on, let's break those bad boys out and get started. And remember, there's lots of other ways for you to practice your sight words. In containers with salt, sugar, or flour, you write your sight words. Using clay to make your sight words or Play-Doh. Using shaving cream on the table, but make sure you get permission, and writing your words in shaving cream, and then stamping your words as well. So lots of different ways to practice your sight words. Here we go. Ready for because, my friends? Here we go. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Let's write it. Do the little jingle. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. So I'm doing magical words, right? We write with a white crayon and color over, or you're doing your magnetic letters, or you're doing whiteboard. Let me see. Hold it up. Let me see. Good job. Let me make sure I see everyone's names. Good job, Jack. Oh, the names keep going away. I don't know why. Good. Chloe. Kim Blake is using his magnetic letters. Good job. Everyone's name goes away. Jessica and you told me yesterday. Jessica and Marika. Oh, yes. Woohoo! Good job, Aubrey. Way to go, guys. Olivia, Chloe, Kim, Blake. Way to go. Dawson, awesome. Chase and Carter. Kate Kobayashi, Yoto, good job. Way to go, Jack and Lincoln. Neil's in the house. How you doing? Whoop, whoop. How are you? Good job, Amanda, CGH. Good job, Alexa, LeDuc, Alexandra, Basil. So many of you. Mason. Oh, my goodness. There's so many today. Way to go, Will, Jameson, Alyssa. So good, guys. Way to go, Brooklyn, Ella, Emily. Way to go, my friends. Way to go. Let's do one more. Let me see those B-E. Ready? Do it with me. B-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Do it again. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. It will always help you remember that word because we use it a lot in our writing. It's super, super important. All right? All right, so let's do the next word. This word is, everyone say it. I want to see those lips. Let me see it. Good. Around. Everyone say it. Around. Say it again. Around. Good. Let's write it. A-R-O-U-N-D. Around. Say the letters as you write them. Magical words. Magical words. Let me see. Way to go. Awesome. Magical words. Very nice. Let's see. I'm going to see your names. Jack, Austin, nice work. Bailey, Bristol. Aubrey, good job. Excellent. Is it Guinness? Am I saying it right? Or am I saying it right? Janice? Tell me how to say your name. Hold on. I can't hear you. Say it. I don't think you're unmuted. Janice. Janice? Janice. 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 Oh, you're muted. I can't hear you. Oh no, I want to learn how to say your name. I'll get it. Good job, Chloe. Awesome. Way to go. Way to go. Aiden, Dawson. Good. Alexandra, Kinsley, and Caden. Awesome. Riley. Yes. CJ Hogan. Yoto. Good job. Jake. Way to go. Mason. Brooklyn. I can't see you, Brooklyn. You went away. Rolando, good job. Eric, the scout. How are you today, my friend? Rolando, there you are. Whoop, whoop. Good job. Jazzy's in the house. Alyssa, how are you? Good job. Joanna, so many of you on today. Lillian, awesome. Okie doke. Very good. Keep going. Way to go. Julia Fletcher, nice work. Good job, guys. Way to go today. I'm so proud of you. Last sight word. The word is happened. Everyone say it. Happened. Say it again. Happened. Okay, let's write it. Remember, I want you to spell it as you write it. It helps our brain to remember. H-A-P-P-E-N-E-D. The base word is happen, and then this is happened. Happened. It's got that ED ending. Good job. Remember, who's this? Basil. ED ending. Look at the ED ending. ED ending. Look at that one. Let me see your words. Happened. Boys and girls, let's take it. This is a hard word. This is a word that's typically misspelled. We have the word happen, which is our base word or our root word. Happen. And then we're going to add our ED. So it's very important we have happen, and then you're adding your ED for happened. Don't forget it's an ED at the end. Very, very important, my friends. Very important. ED, happened. Look at your word. Make sure you have ED on the end. Nice. Good work, guys. Awesome. Very good. I love your magical words. Nice job. Way to go, guys. Okay, let's say these words one more time. What's this word? Let me see those lips. What's this word? Because. Good. This word is around. This word is happened. One more time. Because. Around. Happen. Let me see your dance. Everyone is ready to dance. Let me see it. Ready? Because. Ready? Here we go. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Again. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Good way to remember it. When you go back to your classroom, remember it. Teach your friends. It's a great way to learn and remember how to spell the word because. All right? Good job, guys. Today we're going to read William Tell. William Tell. So think about it. Remember when we think about our stories, we always want to think about what this is going to be about. So clearly there might be a character in the book named William. He looks like he's having a good old time over here. And maybe these are his brother and his sister, and they don't look too happy. I wonder what this word tell means. Make some predictions. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to listen to William tell. Good job. Okay, guys, we are going to listen to William tell. I'm going to share my screen and we are going to get going. I'm praying that this is not glitchy today because you know how the internet's been lately. Can you see William tell the book on your screen? Can you give me a thumbs up? Good, you can see it. Here we go. Let's read William tell. All right, here we go. Okay.
William tell.
William tell. Here we go. I'm going to open my book too. Here we go.
My name is Josh. I'm the middle child in my family. I have an older sister named Amanda and a little brother named William. Amanda and I get along pretty well, but I sure can't say that about William. William is a pest. We call him William tell, and not because he's got a talent for shooting apples off people's heads. We call him that because telling is what he does best. He's a tattletale and a major snoop.
Uh-oh. So we know a lot about our characters now. We know this is Mr. William tell, and he's a bit of a tattletale. And we know this is his brother Josh, and this is his brother Amanda. So we now know who the characters are, and we know that we have a little problem with Mr. William tell.
Now, I know it's important to speak up if you see someone being hurt or doing something really bad, but that's not what we're talking about here. William is a snitch because he likes causing trouble, not preventing it.
Oh, no, he likes causing trouble? I want you to think about his character traits. Think about what he does, how he acts, what he says, because we're going to be talking about character traits.
If I sneak a couple of cookies before dinner, it's a sure bet that William tell will see me from some secret hiding place of his and rat me out to our mother. If Amanda is on her cell phone instead of doing homework, William makes sure our parents know. That kid is so good at spying that I think the government should hire him and ship him off to another country. That sure would solve Amanda's and my problem.
Oh boy, they're not happy with William tell. Not happy with him.
I know you're wondering why we just don't give William tell a dose of his own medicine. Well, we tried, and it doesn't work. William is the youngest, and he knows how to use that to his advantage. I didn't know, he whines every time we report on one of his misdeeds. Add tearful wide eyes and a trembling lip, and next thing you know, William's off the hook for whatever he did wrong. Amanda and I finally gave up. Instead, we worked out a warning system for each other. If we knew William was in the vicinity, we'd start whistling.
Now, the reading is a little fast on here because this is a higher level book. But clearly, William is a bit of a whiner. He's a bit of a whiner, and he's not doing the right thing, right? So they worked out a warning system for each other. So let's see what happens next.
Sometimes, though, the best revenge happens all on its own. And when it does, it is so sweet. And that's what happened with William when he took tattling to a new level and started telling tales that weren't true. It happened on a Saturday. Amanda and Mom were in the kitchen baking goodies for a party at Amanda's dance school. I was outside helping Dad cut the grass and clean up the yard. And William tell, of course, was lurking around somewhere.
So, something it says the best is when revenge happens all on its own. So I wonder what is going to happen to William tell. So this is important. When you're reading things, start to wonder, start to think about what might happen in the story. So let's see what happens. So there's William tell lurking around. Amanda's baking with Mom, and Josh is helping his dad outside. Let's see what happens.
It was a really hot day, and the sun was beating down on us mercilessly as we worked outside. Dad paused and wiped drops of sweat off his forehead. "Boy, that sun is murder!" he exclaimed.
So he was really hot, and he's like, "Oh, very hot day." Let's see what happens.
I could see that the top of Dad's balding head was beginning to turn pink. "I think your head is getting sunburned, Dad," I said. "Here, why don't you borrow my hat?" I took off my baseball cap and handed it to him. "Thanks, Josh," he replied as he placed the cap on his head. "That does feel better." I nodded and resumed my work in a shady part of the yard, pulling up stubborn weeds from the flower beds.
So I want you to take a minute to think about Josh. Think about what he just did. Think about his action right now. What did he just do? He gave his dad his baseball hat because the top of dad's head was burning from the sun. So think about his character traits. What type of person would offer someone else their hat because their head was burning? Think about the character trait that Josh possesses, the type of character he is, all right?
As the sun rose higher, Dad decided to take a break. I'm going inside for a minute, Josh. Do you want some water? Yes, please, I answered. When he returned with the water, though, I noticed he wasn't wearing my hat. Instead, he had on one of his own. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh, Dad explained. Your cap was a little tight on me, so I swapped it for one of my own. I left yours on the kitchen table. No problem, Dad. I don't need it right now, I answered before gulping down my water.
All right.
It took about another hour or so for us to finish up the yard, after which we both headed inside for some air-conditioned relief. That's when I encountered my very angry sister and mother. Josh, how could you? Scolded Amanda. You've ruined the cake. What are you talking about? I asked, totally confused.
Uh-oh, so we have a problem. Remember the other day we talked about big events or problems in stories? Here's the problem we have. We also have William Tell being a little tattletale and snitch. We have that problem too. But now we have another problem. Someone ruined the cake. Oh no. Let's see. And Amanda blamed her brother Josh that he ruined it. And he's like, what? What are you talking about? He was so confused.
Mom pointed to a large frosted cake on the kitchen table. It looked like someone had licked the icing clear off in the center, leaving a bald spot that resembled Dad's head. You don't think I did that, do you? I asked, stunned. I've been outside all day. I saw you, piped up a small voice from behind me. I spun around and sure enough, it was William Tell. You left your hat right there, he added, pointing to my cap. That proves it. You messed up the cake.
Uh-oh. So, do you think Josh messed up the cake? Yes or no? Do you think Josh did it? You don't think so? Do you think Amanda messed up the cake? Or do you think William Tell messed up the cake? Who do you think? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Good predictions, boys and girls. Good predictions. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's some clues in the illustration too.
What happened next was wonderful. Josh didn't leave his hat there, Dad interrupted. I did, and when I put it there, the cake was looking just fine. He peered at William's face. What is that on your chin, William? Mom marched over to William Tell and took his hands in hers. Brown smudges were visible on his fingers, and a sticky brown dot of chocolate hung from his chin. I think I know who the culprit is, said Mom.
Uh-oh, who was the culprit? That's a good word. The culprit, the person that is guilty. Do we know who it is? Do we know who the culprit is? Yes, sirree. Let's see who it is.
Now it was Dad's turn to look mad. I've had just about enough of all this tattling. On top of which, you tried to blame Josh, who didn't do a thing, he said angrily. I didn't know, William started to whine as Mom led him to the sink. Oh, I think you did, corrected Dad. You owe your brother and sister an apology. That mumbled, I'm sorry, Josh, was music to my ears. Mom and Dad then brought my brother into the living room, where William Tell got told no more telling. As for me, I merely began whistling the William Tell overture, because William's telling was finally over.
So, do you think William Tell learned a lesson there? Do you think he learned a lesson? I think he learned a lesson. So I want you to think about William Tell, our little brother here, and think about what he did during this book. He was a tattletale and a snitch, and he even made up some little white lies that weren't good, right? And Josh and Amanda were very unhappy about that because he kept doing it and tattling and snitching and all of those things he shouldn't have been doing, right? Sometimes it's good though to tell when something bad is happening, because if it is dealing with safety and someone might get hurt physically, then you do tell, right? That's important to know the difference. Tattling and telling, if someone's safety is being jeopardized, you need to tell, right? But he was making things up, William Tell, and he was snitching when his sister was on the phone and maybe she shouldn't have been. So there's a difference between telling when something is important and when it can hurt someone's safety, and tattling and being a snitch or telling things that aren't true. So there is a difference between those two. So that's important to know. So tattling, like William Tell, was not the right kind of tattling. But telling an adult when someone's safety is at risk, that's important. That's a different kind of telling. So I want you to know the difference, all right? So today, after we're done with making words, we are going to talk about William, and we're going to talk about Josh, and we're going to talk about their character traits. And we're going to write down and brainstorm some character traits about William and Josh, right? Did you like the story today? Give me a thumbs up if you like the story today. Good job. Excellent. So are you ready to make some words, and then we'll get to our writing? Are you ready? Bring out those magnetic letters or your whiteboard or your paper. We're going to make some words today, all right? Today, before we start making words, I want to just show you what we're going to work on today. Today, let me make sure you guys can see me. Hold on. Today, we are going to work on the long O sound. Now, you're probably looking at my magnetic board and say, hey, you're missing some letters. But I want to teach you this skill. This O is going to be a long O sound because it's got that magic E on the end, right? We're going to do a long O sound. And this is called vowel. The consonant letter is here. We know our vowels and our consonants. And then we have the magic E. And the magic E makes the vowel say its name. So these are vowel, consonant, magic E words. We call them VCE words. Vowel, consonant, magic E. This is called vowel, consonant, magic E. And we're going to work on the long O sound right now. Now, you can make the long O sound a few different ways. But today, the long O sound is going to be with the letter O, the vowel O, a consonant here, and our magic E at the end. And then you'll be adding consonants or blends in the beginning of the word. So today, we're going to make long vowel O sounds. Show me the long vowel O. O. What does the long vowel O say? Oh, let me see those O's. Let me see them. Good. Here we go. First word. I want you to make the word bone. 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 Make the word bone. Write the word bone. Let me see the word bone. The dog buried his bone in the yard. Bone. Let me see it. Hold it up. Good job. Now remember, the word bone is a common noun. So do we need a capital B or a lowercase b? Capital or lowercase? Lowercase. Lowercase b. Very important, because boys and girls, we're not writing proper nouns. A proper noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. And the word bone is not at the beginning of a sentence. So these words should be lowercase letters, unless, of course, you're using magnetic letters and you only have a capital B. Then I understand, all right? Good job, bone. Let me see those fingers. Are we ready? Here we go. B-O-N. Grab it. Bone. Do it again. B-O-N. Bone. I love the dancing. B-O-N. Bone. Under the word. B-O-N. Bone. B-O-N. Bone. Remember, you don't hear that E. It's silent. It's a magic E that makes the O say its name. Now, here's a tricky one. Change the word bone to the word, listening, let me see those ears, clone, clone, clone. When you clone something, you make a duplicate of it. You make another one. When you clone something, you make a duplicate of it. Good job. Excellent. Good work, guys. That was a tough one. Hold it up. We're changing bone to the word clone. And again, look, vowel, consonant, magic E, not changing. This ending is not changing. Vowel, our middle consonant might change, but O and E, vowel, consonant, magic E is staying. Good job. Good job. Don't forget your E at the end. Clone. Clone. Add your E at the end. Good. Very, very good. Olivia and Emma, they did VCE words above their letters. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. Blend. CL. Let me see the fingers. Clone. Clone. Do it again. Clone. Clone. Very good. Under the word. Clone. Do it again. Clone. Very good. Here, this is a tough one. Change the word clone, this is hard, to the word cove. Cove. Change the word clone to the word cove. Cove. We swam in a cove in the Caribbean. Cove. Cove. Let's see it. How did you make it? Cove. Hold it up. Yes, way to go, Bristol. Good job. Excellent, Lillian, Austin, Bailey. Yes, cove. Cove. Excellent. Listen to that sound. Good. Excellent. Let's blend it. Here we go. Cove. Do it again. Cove. Very good. Do it under the word. Cove. Good job last time. Cove. Good work. Here we go. Change cove to the word code. Code. Good job. Change the word cove to the word code. I put a code in my phone to unlock it. Code. Code. Very good. Code. Awesome. Fingers. Ready? Fingers and grab. Code. Code. Do it again. Code. Code. Way to go. Under the word. Code. Awesome. Change the word code to the word road. I rode my bicycle on the street. Road. I rode my bicycle on the street. Road. And I want to show you one more thing. I want you to look at this word. This word is the word we made, road, right? That means I rode my bike on the street. I rode on a train. I rode in a car. Now, this road also says road, and it's made with the OA in the middle. See the difference? This road is like the street, like the car was on the road. The rock was on the road. These are two different roads, and they're made differently. This one is made with an OA in the middle. This is the road, like the street. This is an action, like I rode in the car. I rode my bicycle. I rode on the train. Different words and different spellings. They're called homophones. Homophones. Words that sound exactly the same but have different spellings. Have you learned that in your class yet? Have you learned that in your class? Good. Awesome. Now, boys and girls, don't forget, do you remember what I taught you last week about the D? Who remembers? Sometimes B's and D's are confusing because I see a few B's. Remember, D comes after C. So we make the C go up to the D. Make the C go up to the D. That's how you remember which way D goes. Many children get confused between B's and D's. It's very, very common. It happens a lot. And this is the way I always taught my students in the alphabet. A, B, C, D. D comes after C. Make the C up to the D. Make the C up to the D. That's how you remember the difference between B and D's, all right? Now that I made a mess on my paper, let's tap the word road. O-D, road. Do it again. O-D, road. O-D, road. So I wanted to make sure you knew the difference between those two words, and notice it had an O-A in it that also makes a long O sound, all right? Here we go. Change the word road. Now this one's tough because it's completely changing. I want you to change road or make the word close. Close. I will close the door to my bedroom. Close. Close. There's a lot of changes in that one. There's a lot of changes in that one. Let's see what you guys come up with. I want to see if you got this one right. It was a challenge. Yes, yes, yes. Close. Good. Godzilla. Close. Close. And I'm actually going to show another word because this always gets confused when we're doing our writing. We tend to say this word as clothes. Like I'll put my clothes on in the morning. Many times we don't really pronounce the TH in that word, clothes. We don't say clothes. We say I'm putting my clothes on. And you kind of don't hear that TH in there. So there's a difference between this close, I close the door, and this close with the TH. This is, I put my clothes on in the morning. There's a difference. They sound the same though, don't they? Because typically we don't say clothes. We don't say that. We say clothes, right? You don't hear the TH many times. So I wanted you to see the difference between these two words. This is, I close the door. These are the clothes we wear on our body. So there's a difference I wanted to show you. I'm actually glad you had that on your board. Let's blend it. Let me see those fingers. Cool. Oh, close. Do it again. Cool. Oh, close. Listen, and that S has a little bit of a Z sound, doesn't it? It does. Sometimes S's can have a little bit of the Z sound. So it's not weird to hear a little bit of the Z in there. You do hear a Z sound there. Many times letters can have kind of like different sounds, like those ED in the word happened. We hear D, but sometimes you could hear ED as a T. So I always try to teach my students that sometimes letters can make different sounds. You did a good job. You did a great job. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a little dance. Give me a little jig. Way to go. Way to go. You did a great job. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Way to go, guys. All right. So last thing we're going to do today, we're going to talk about William and we're going to talk about Josh and we're going to use this sheet of paper. Now, this sheet of paper was in the download, or remember, you can just use your piece of paper, a notebook, anything. Remember, we make do with what we have at home, right? So we're going to talk about Josh and we're going to talk about William Tell. Now, what we're going to do is let's talk about Josh first. And I am going to call on some of you. Let's talk about Josh. Josh was our older brother. Who can think of a word to describe Josh in this story? Think about Josh. What's a word we could use to describe Josh? All right, I am going to call on someone. If you want me to call on you, raise your hand. You have to have a word in your head. Give me a word to describe Josh. Kinsley, do you want to share? Go ahead. Give me a word to describe Josh.
Kind?
Josh was kind. Can you tell me why he was kind, Kinsley?
Because he gave his dad his hat when his head got really hot.
Very good. Excellent. Kinsley, good job. Thank you. Josh was kind. And again, there's that word because. This is a cause and effect relationship. Josh was kind because he gave his father his hat when his head was burning in the sun. So you're telling me that an action he did, this word describes him because of his action. Very good, Kinsley. Excellent. He was kind. Who can think of another word to describe Josh? What's another word? Raise your hand and I'll call on you. Remember, I want that word in your head. Jameson, do you have a word to describe Josh? Hold on. Let me unmute you. I can't unmute you. Sometimes I think it has to do with your microphone settings. It won't let me unmute you. It won't let me unmute you, Jameson. Maybe have someone check your microphone. Someone check your microphone. Let me call on someone else. I'll come back to Jameson. Who wants to give me another word to describe Josh? Let's see. Ishwar. Can you get, oh, I can't unmute. Oh, good. Ishwar, tell me a word to describe Josh. Oh, I can't hear you, Ishwar. Your microphone might not be on. Ask someone to help you with your microphone. I'll wait. I'll come back to you. Christopher.
Confused?
Okay, Christopher, who was confused?
Josh.
Tell me why he was confused.
Because when they said, when the sister and the mom looked angry at him, he was like, what do you mean?
Yes, excellent. That was kind of an action. Way to go, Christopher. He was confused. They were saying that he ate the cake, but he was like, what? I didn't eat the cake. Excellent adjective, Christopher. Good job. Way to go. Excellent. Thanks for sharing. Ishwar, I'm going to come back to you. Did you get that microphone fixed? Say hello. No, not yet. I'll come back. Okay, give me one more word to describe Josh. You have to have a word, and I want you to tell me why that word describes him. Why that word describes him. Let's see. Let me call on someone. Hold on. Hands up. Let's see. Jasmine, would you like to share? Jasmine, give me a word to describe Josh. Oh, I can't hear. Oh, now I can hear you. I'm having trouble hearing you, sweetie. I think it might be your internet speed. I think it's your internet. I'm not sure. Let me. What was that? I think you said compassionate, but I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't really hear you. I'm so sorry. I think you said compassionate, but I'm not sure. Compassionate. He was compassionate. It's a really, really good word. I think you said that. Compassionate. Good. Big word, right? Compassionate. Who's got one other word we could use to describe Josh? Neil, you want to give it a shot, Neil? Neil, tell me a word.
Helpful.
Yes, he was helpful. Neil, Tell me why Josh was helpful.
He helped his dad in the yard by working.
Yes, excellent. Good job, Neil. Way to go, bud. He did. He was helpful because he helped his dad with the yard work. Guys, you did such a good job. So now you can write these character traits on your paper or on a notebook, but remember, always tell why. So I want you to tell me why the character was that character trait. So we said he was kind, he was confused, he was helpful, he was compassionate. All good words. Let's talk about William Tell. Oh boy, William Tell. Let's think of some words to describe William Tell. Here we go. Who wants to share? Who wants to share? Let's see. Hands are up. Who wants to share about William? Jameson, I'm going to see if your microphone is fixed. Hold on. Say hello, Jameson.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me a word to describe William Tell.
Mean and tattletale.
Oh, he was. He was definitely a little mean, and he was a tattletale. That he was. Tell me why, Jameson. Why was he mean? What was the reason why he was mean? What did he do? What were his actions?
Because he was tattletaling on other people when he did other stuff.
That's right. Very good, because he was tattletaling on his sisters his sister and his brother, even though that they might have been doing those things sometimes. He didn't eat the cake. Josh didn't eat the cake. So that was kind of mean that he did that. Good job, Jameson. I'm so glad you got your microphone fixed. Awesome work. Thank you, Jameson. Who else wants to share a word to describe William Tell? Riley, you want to give it a shot, Riley?
I think he was sad.
Sad. Tell me why.
Because when he got in trouble for the cake, he was really sad about that.
He was. Yeah, and you know what? I don't know if you saw it. But I believe he was, I don't know if he was crying in this picture, but he was crying in the front. But he was sad. Very good. He was sad because he got in trouble for what he did when he told a little white lie. Wasn't a good idea. Thank you so much, Riley. Good work. He was sad. Excellent job. Who's got one more word to describe William? He's got a good I called these words juicy words. In my classroom, we called them juicy words because they were words that described character traits. And those of you who are on Facebook, please share this out because it reaches more people. Good job. Antonio, you want to share, Antonio? All right, Antonio, give me a word that describes William.
A snitch.
He was a snitch. Yes, he was. He was a snitch. Not a good thing to be, right? Right, Antonio? Tell me why he was a snitch. What did he do, Antonio?
Because he told on his brothers and sisters when he did bad stuff to them.
When he did bad stuff to them, right? Or when they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, he snitched on them. So William Tell was a snitch because he told his parents when maybe Amanda or Josh weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, or he was also telling lies too, right? Right, Antonio?
Yes.
Not good, right? Not a good quality to have to be a liar, right? Not a good quality. Thank you, Antonio. Boys and girls, these are excellent words. They're character traits that describe characters in a book based on their actions, what they do, or maybe what they say, the words that come out of their mouths. So we talked about William being a snitch and being a liar, not a good thing to be, because he was telling lies and wasn't telling the truth because of the things that he said, that his brother Josh ate the cake and he didn't, right? And then we talked about all those beautiful qualities that Josh had, helpful and kind and all those wonderful qualities. So I think William Tell maybe needs to learn how to get some good qualities instead of these qualities, right? Boys and girls, give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Good job, thumbs up, thumbs up. Boys and girls, don't forget, I have questions for you. to keep going and learning about William Tell. Now remember, the book is on my YouTube channel, and you could also go back and watch this on YouTube. So you could listen to the book again on my YouTube channel, go back to this, and you can answer these questions with mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, babysitter, nanny, sister, brother, cousins, whoever you're with. Work on these questions at home, because when you go back to your school, your teacher's going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. They're going to love the fact that you did all this reading and this writing while you were at home. So you guys did a really, 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 really good job. I'm so proud of you. So again, for my parents that are here now, boys and girls, again, tomorrow we're not going to be live on Zoom. I will be live on Facebook until I try and figure out a different way for us to meet like this, because this is the highlight of my day, being with you and teaching you reading and reading some fun books. So for parents, don't forget, I'm going to be giving away the free calendar of 6 weeks of instruction for kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and third grade that will follow exactly what we do here every day. And this will be given to you for free. And then you just have to join Guided Readers for the month. It's $14.99 if you want to just join for the month, and then you can cancel. But I'm trying to figure out a way to balance giving and also helping my employees stay employed during this tough time. So, boys and girls, don't forget, don't leave. We're going to do our Q&A, okay? So those of you that are on Facebook, thank you for watching. I am going to figure out a new way to do Zoom with my students. I just have to figure that out. And thank you so much for participating in my live. I appreciate it. Please click that share button below. It helps me reach more parents and children all over the internet, and that's my goal. So please share this out. I so appreciate it. Thank you for watching on Facebook. And boys and girls, I'm coming back. Bye for now on Facebook. Thank you so much. And Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for watching. Share this out. And I have so many other lessons already on my Facebook page. So feel free to share those out with friends and family. Thanks, guys, on Facebook and YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Boys and girls, hello. I'm going to come back on. How you guys doing? You did a great job.